So you wouldn't know this from mainstream media. You wouldn't even know it from some of the data actually, you would know it from most of the data that's out there. But I thought it's interesting that the Federal Reserve gives us some indication that he's not really paying much attention to the negativity in the mainstream media, that he is doing the same thing I've been doing, and that's looking at the data and only the data and looking at the numbers. So he's saying that it looks like that the economy, economic activity, that's what's really important, not the markets. Economic activity has been rising at a fairly moderate pace. So he is saying that by the end of the fourth quarter, the quarter that we are currently in, he expects to see sustained economic expansion. He's saying the economic expansion is not going to change. We're going to continue to see activity fairly strong. A strong labor market. Well, the labor market is probably a bit too strong, but nonetheless, a strong labor market. And inflation at the end of this quarter is probably going to end up somewhere very close, although it doesn't look like to me that's going to happen because it's so low right now, but very close to the Fed's objective of 2%. He's saying those things are the most likely outcomes of the fourth quarter. Now, when you hear that, of course, you immediately think, which is also very likely, that fourth quarter GDP growth is still going to come in the positive range. Now, I heard a lot of negativity yesterday in reference to a 1.9, 1.8, 1.7% GDP growth. And I would like to, which I can't, but I would have liked to remind all of those on the left that were so concerned about that, I would like to know why they were never concerned about that during the Obama administration. That was the only administration in the history of the nation that ever presided over an 8-year average of 1.8% in GDP growth. I don't know, nobody seems to, well, that was President Obama. Of course, he knew what he was doing. That was President Obama. Of course, the economy was just flourishing, right? Everybody had jobs. Do you know anybody that was unemployed during the Obama administration? Like, you don't know anybody now? Did you know that in the Obama administration? Let me think. In the Obama administration, did we have 2 million job openings? That month after month after month after month, over 2 million job openings that we couldn't seem to fill because we didn't have any people that were working? Or did we just drive the labor participation rate down to 40-year lows? That made the numbers look good. Hey, I want to thank you for watching the clip. We sure do appreciate it. Would you go right now, click on that subscribe button if you haven't already? That helps us. We would appreciate it. Thanks again.